Hello everyone, welcome to Pharma Life. Today we are here with an interesting video making pharmacognosy easy. We know that there are many important things in pharmacognosy like the topic of alkaloids, glycosides, volatile oils, resins, tannins and much more. So let us tap upon the first topic, that is alkaloids, and we'll be able to help you solve some questions very easily. Basically, what are alkaloids? Let us have a look at the definition. Alkaloids are basic nitrogen containing heterocyclic organic compounds. That is, they are the organic compounds having a heterocycle. The heteroatom is nitrogen and they are basic in nature. Another important aspect is the classification of alkaloids based upon the heteroatom and the ring present. So let us have a look at the classification. A very direct question can be asked based upon the ring present in the example. So you need to remember a few common ones. First one, that is pyrrole and pyrrolidin ring containing. This is the pyrrole and pyrrolidin ring. The examples are hygrine and coca species. Next is pyridine and piperidine ring containing. This is a pyridine ring. We all know the structure of pyridine ring, and this is a piperidine ring. The examples for this are ercolin, anabasine, conicin, lobelin. A few common ones you can remember. Next is pyrrolizidin. This is the structure of pyrrolizidin. The examples are ichimidine, ceniconazine, ceniphyllene, symphytin. Not that important as compared to the others. Then tropane ring containing, this is the structure of a tropane ring. What is it? N-methyl pyrrolidin. This is tropane, N-methyl pyrrolidin. Atropine, hyoscine, hyoscyamin, cocaine, pseudopiletrin, and metolidin. These are the examples of tropane alkaloids. Then quinoline, the common structure and the most simplest to remember, quinoline ring. The examples are quinine, quinidin, cinchonin, cinchonidin, cuprine, and camphothecin. Another one is isoquinoline. This is similar to quinoline, just the position of nitrogen atom is different. This is isoquinoline when nitrogen is at next position. Examples are D-tubocurarin, berberin, imetin, cephalin, pepavarin, narcotin, and narcin. Then phenanthrene ring. The very easiest structure, that is the three rings which are fused, is the phenanthrene ring. Examples are morphine, codeine, and hydrazine. Let us look at the next examples and the structures. Indole containing. Indole ring containing alkaloids, a very important class of alkaloids. Indole ring is also called as benzo-pyrrole ring, that is benzo and pyrrole ring. This is the indole ring containing. Examples are ergometrin, ergotamine, that is the constituents of ergot. Reserpine, this is from Rauwolfia. Vincristine, vinblastin. Strychnine, leucin, these are from Nux vomica species. Physostigmine. Imidazole, this is a imidazole ring. Examples are pilocarpine, isopilocarpine, and pillocin. These are the imidazole ring containing. Then norlupinane, norlupinane ring containing. This is the structure, and examples are cytisine, laburinine, lapunine. Purine containing, that is the purine ring structure. We all know purines and pyrimidids, right? So this is the purine ring. Examples are caffeine, theobromine, and theophylline. This you need to remember. We need to remember indole and also imidazole. Then steroidal, that is the steroid ring. This is a common structure of steroid, that is the four systems fused. That is cyclopentano. This is cyclopentano per hydrophenanthrene. This is the phenanthrene ring. Steroidal alkaloids are protoverin, solanidin, conicin. Another, that is non-heterocyclic alkaloids, that is pseudo-alkaloids, diaterpenes. This is the structure of a diaterpene ring. This is aconitin, aconin, and hypoconitin. Then proto-alkaloids. This is pseudo, this is proto. This is also called as amino alkaloids. That is alkylamines. That is, they have an alkyl chain and an amino group. Therefore, they are called as alkylamines. Example is ephedrine, pseudoephedrine, mescaline, and colchicine. So basically, remember a few examples and the heterocyclic ring so that you can solve a question easily. Now let us look at the detection test. That is, how do you detect whether an alkaloid is present or not? This is a most important table. Do not forget it. The tests are Dragendorf's test, Hager's test, Mayer's test, and Wagner's test. Now, as the test name itself says, drag and drop test, so that will be the drag and drops reagent. So what is it? Potassium bismuth iodide. You need to remember the reagent and the test. So now potassium bismuth iodide. So you can make a code out of it. Say bismuth is B and drag and drops is D. Like this, you can remember something. The color change which is produced in this case is an orange color. Hager's test, that is picric acid, is used. Very easy to remember. Picric acid is going to give you yellow colored precipitate. Mayer's reagent will be potassium mercuric iodide. That is PMI. You can make a short form here like PMI. When Mayer's, that is M, that is potassium mercuric iodide, giving a reddish brown precipitate. Wagner's test, iodine potassium iodide, will be giving a cream colored precipitate. Now let us look at the first drug from alkaloidal class. There are a lot of drugs. We'll be discussing one or two important ones. You can go through some others as well. This is Rauwolfia. You can see a picture over here. The synonyms: Chota Chand, Sarpagandha, Serpentina root, and Rauwolfia root. Please remember the synonyms also. A direct MCQ can be asked. Its biological sources: Rauwolfia consists of dried roots of Rauwolfia serpentinum belonging to family Apocynaceae. So in cognizy, you need to remember the few families of the typical drugs which can be asked. So Rauwolfia belongs to Apocynaceae, and which part of the plant is used? That is the roots. It belongs to indole class of alkaloids. We have just now seen in the classification. The important chemical constituents for Rauwolfia are reserpine, resinamide, and other minor constituents will include ajmalin, ajmalicin, yohimbine, serpentin. So these constituents are having an indole ring structure. We can have a look at it. So this is the indole ring. All the alkaloids present in Rauwolfia are indole ring containing alkaloids. Just remember the heterocycle of the active constituents. Before we move further, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you press the bell icon so that you get a reminder when we post our next video. We also have a free WhatsApp group wherein we are posting daily MCQs for GPAT, NIPER, and other exams and job openings related to pharma. If you wish to get added to our groups, please drop a message on the below mentioned number and we will add you to the group. We'll move further. The chemical test to identify the Rauwolfia drug. The first one, a red coloration is observed along the medullary rays when the freshly fractured surface is treated with concentric nitric acid. So when you take a fractured surface and you add concentrated nitric acid, you get a red color. This indicates Rauwolfia is present. Reserpine, that is the constituent of Rauwolfia, it shows violet red color when treated with solution of vanillin in acetic acid. Vanillin in acetic acid, when reserpine is present, it will give a violet red color. Powdered Rauwolfia, when you take a powder of the drug Rauwolfia and treat it with sulfuric acid and T-dimethylamino-benzaldehyde, it will again develop a violet red color. This is the test to identify Rauwolfia. Let's look at the microscopy. Microscopy of few drugs is important in case of entrance point of view. This is a typical microscopy TS diagram which we see in practicals as well. The first character, cork. This is the cork, which is a stratified core having alternating bands which could be lignified as well as non-lignified. Pheloderm. The pheloderm is not so distinct, that is, it is indistinct and it is having a lot of parenchymatous cells. See, all these are parenchymatous cells. So this are 10 to 12 rows of parenchymatous cells, few starch grains and calcium oxalate crystals. These are the prismatic shape calcium oxalate crystals. It also consists of a secondary phloem. Here you have seen secondary phloem, which consists of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma with starch grains and calcium oxalate crystals. These are the other characters, that is medullary rays, wood fibers. Let us have a look at uses for Rauwolfia. Reserpine, which is used as an antihypertensive, that is in case of hypertension. It depletes the stores of catecholamines at nerve endings and inhibits the reuptake. As a result, the amount of catecholamine decreases as it helps in controlling hypertension. Resinamide, which is also used as an antihypertensive, but in higher doses it can cause mental depression. Ajmalicin is used in very less quantities for treatment of circulatory disorders. Desreserpidine is also used as an antihypertensive and tranquilizer. It has less side effects. So basically, Rauwolfia uses as a antihypertensive. Next drug we'll move is to Nux vomica. These are the Nux vomica seeds. You all must have seen in practicals. The synonym for this is Profic. The biological source, it consists of ripe seeds of Strychnus nux vomica belonging to family Loganiaceae. Remember, the seeds are used and the family is Loganiaceae. Again, it belongs to indole class of alkaloids, that is indole ring containing. The chemical constituents are strychnine and brucine. These are the main constituents, strychnine and brucine. Again, you can see an indole ring which is present in these structures. Remember the heterocyclic and the active constituents. Let us look at the test to identify. Stain the transverse section of Nux vomica with ammonium vanadate and sulfuric acid. The endosperm will become purple due to presence of strychnine. So what is this? When you take a TS of Nux vomica and if there is strychnine present, it will be endosperm will turn purple in color. When you add ammonium vanadate and sulfuric acid, if you get a purple color, it is due to presence of strychnine. Similarly, when you take this TS of the drug, that is of Nux vomica, and you add concentrated nitric acid, and if the endosperm is turning yellow in color, it is due to presence of brucine. You can see here, due to brucine, the endosperm cells will take up yellow color, and due to strychnine, the endosperm will become purple color. Strychnine, also when treated with sulfuric acid and potassium dichromate, will give a violet color, which turns to red and finally yellow. Let us have a look at microscopy of Rauwolfia. This is the most distinguishing and identifying character of Rauwolfia, that is the lignified covering trichomes. This is the easiest and the simplest way that the given drug is Rauwolfia. It consists of a collapsed cell layer in a seed pod. The endosperm is made up of polyhedral unlignified cells with plasmodesmata. You can see here, this is the endosperm. It is stained, unstained, that is, it is mixed. It also contains alluron grains and oil globules. This is the plasmodesma. The main character is trichomes. Uses for Rauwolfia, due to the uses for Nux vomica. The bitter taste is the most identifying feature of Nux vomica. Therefore, it is used as a bitter stomachic and tonic. It also increases blood pressure, and it is recommended that in certain forms of cardiac failure. So it helps to stimulate the respiratory and cardiovascular system. Brucine, which is used for denaturating alcohol and inedible fats, the active constituent of Nux vomica. And it is also acts as a standard for bitterness, and it is also used as a dog poison. Thank you everyone for watching the video. More videos are coming soon.